Hey guys, welcome back to Patten Time. If you're new here, welcome to our channel. And any returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. As you can see by the title, we're going to be reacting to the official trailer now of Snow White. So we reacted to the, I think it was the official teaser a few months ago. So yeah, Disney graced us with another trailer today, only a couple of hours ago now. So yeah, we're going to be reacting to the official trailer. Yeah, obviously, if you are here from our teaser trailer reaction, it's not that we're excited for it, but it's not that we're not excited for it. It's a kind of thing where, why are they doing it? It's just as simple as that, really.
The teaser didn't really give us much anyway.
It didn't give us anything, really.
I think we said it in the trailer reaction that it was mainly the fact that Gal Gadot is playing Evil Queen. I think that was the only good part.
That's the one thing that both of us, we were like, so it really excited us. We were like, Gal Gadot, and she looked really good as the Evil Queen.
Yeah,
so that's the one thing we were like, oh my gosh, Gal Gadot. And obviously from that trailer reaction, we weren't too sure about, Rachel Zegler being Snow. And nothing to do with Rachel's ability as an actor, nothing like that at all. It's literally just about the look. We weren't too sure if she really fits the look of Snow, and it was just as simple as that, really. We know Disney is very up and down with their whole live action things, whether or not they work, and all that stuff. So again, as Soraya already said, they didn't really give us much in it anyway, so we weren't expecting anything from the teaser trailer. So maybe the official trailer will now give us a bit more. There was things about, the dwarves looking a bit silly, and people saying,
oh yeah, they did,
in the comments about the CGI not looking good, and all of that stuff.
It wasn't good. So let's see.
We'll probably see a lot more of the dwarves in this, so let's see how it actually looks, whether or not this thing actually looks good.
Yeah.
I can't remember when it's coming out, of March or something like that, if I remember correctly. Yeah, March. So yeah, a few months away now. So yeah, let's get stuck into it and see what they give us in this trailer.
This was my father's kingdom, a place of fairness. But the queen changed everything.
Take him away!
Your Majesty,
she doesn't look like her.
Say?
The people need some kindness.
You know, I really don't remember you being this.
I don't like.
Opinionated.
They didn't give her an accent.
Yeah.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all?
Famed is thy beauty, Majesty. But
She looks really nice as her.
She does.
I look at you, and I just want to be the fairest of them all.
Silly.
The queen is evil. You must flee into the woods.
Oh, that's the
huntsman.
Okay.
My parents always said this forest was a magical place.
Oh. Okay.
Hello? Is there anybody here?
There we go. Oh, Sneezy. Oh, no.
No. No. No way!
What did you think I was?
Nothing. Ghost.
No.
Oh.
You'll be safe
No.
with the queen here.
The queen stole everything from all of us. We're gonna need your help. It's time to restore our kingdom.
Waiting on a wish, holding out for someday.
Is that a new song?
Yeah.
Here comes a miracle.
Find Snow White.
I close my eyes and see the girl I meant to
This is our kingdom, and now we're here to take it back.
You were saying.
I'm sorry, my dear.
Is that supposed to be the prince?
Yeah.
I frighten
That's,
you?
yeah.
Oh.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay. So.
What's his name again? Philip, right?
No. His name's the prince.
Oh, he actually
But
doesn't
they
have a
gave
name.
him Prince Florian. Was the name that they gave him. I don't know if it's an official name. Anyway, I'm not happy.
No, they look dumb.
the dwarves look terrible.
They don't look good.
The dwarves look terrible. I'm not too happy that they didn't give Gal Gadot an accent. She sounds like Gal Gadot.
She does sound like herself.
So I'm not really happy about that.
I feel like there was parts that she slipped into Evil Queen and then it went back to her. Yeah.
So I wasn't too happy about that. And then Snow White.
She doesn't look.
Snow White.
She doesn't look like Snow. I think it's the haircut.
No.
I don't know. A little bit. I know Snow has a bob like that.
Yeah, but Snow White doesn't have straight hair.
Yeah, and it's like the ends.
So maybe
I think it's the haircut.
I think it's the haircut and the facial features.
Yeah, she doesn't look.
She doesn't look like a Snow White, and then also she doesn't sound like Snow White. Her singing, she sounds more like an Ariel.
Oh, in that song, yeah.
She sounds more like an Ariel, like an original Ariel, but also like Halle Bailey.
But even because Snow is more on the opera side.
This is what I'm saying. So why is she not singing opera? No. So if the actor can't sing it, then they shouldn't have got her.
Or they could have easily had somebody else sing it and Rachel lip sync.
Yeah. Snow White is more of an opera singer, so I'm not happy about that. She doesn't sound like Snow White, and she doesn't look like Snow White.
Yeah, for me it's definitely the look.
Yeah, the dwarves look terrible.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
The dwarves look terrible.
I'm sorry.
But the overall trailer, I guess the overall trailer looks good because the trailer looks like it's following the classic. The trailer looks like it's following the classic quite well.
Yes, it does.
So
and it works when they do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And obviously we know with these live actions they have a couple added songs as long as the songs are good because Aladdin had a couple and they worked. So if you do that, fine. But as long as they're good, that's the thing.
Yeah, and that's another thing I was going to say as well. Snow White. What's her name?
Rachel Zegler.
Yeah, her take on Snow White, from what I'm seeing from the trailer, they're not making her innocent and naive.
Yeah, and I think that goes back to the whole controversy with the actor herself. She had a problem with that.
Yes.
And that's why there's been a lot of controversy with the actor because she said she when she got the role, she literally was hating on Snow White and how she was hating on it. So obviously they must have changed it in some way to fit her because she hates the story, the fact that she's not she's useless. But she's naive, she's whatever.
But she's 14.
Well,
Snow White is 14.
Yeah, Rachel had a massive problem with it, and that's why I think a lot of people were trying to boycott the film and boycott her because she's like,
because she's
that's the
changed
character.
Why
did you take the job then?
Exactly.
So they probably changed it for her.
So this makes so much sense. This makes so much more sense now because I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I'm watching the trailer. I'm like, but where's her innocence and her naivety?
Yeah. She's
acting like an adult. Yeah, but Snow White's 14. I don't understand her.
But she's either not 14 in this then, or
so they've changed her character.
Maybe, yeah.
Nah.
Maybe that's what it is.
Nah.
Because Rachel has a problem with Snow White.
I was watching that trailer and I was like, no, you're not. You don't act like Snow White. Snow White didn't act like that.
Because Snow White is not this bold and
no way.
courageous. She wasn't.
No way, she was not.
She wasn't.
Anyway.
This makes me because as watching this anyway, it's quite similar to Sleeping Beauty when you think about it. The storyline, isn't it? Even though the whole going out and finding a house, Sleeping Beauty, obviously she didn't do that, but they were living in the cottage with
True.
I kind of saw them similarities, and they both get put to sleep.
Yeah.
Obviously she doesn't buy an apple, but
they both get put to sleep.
So they might have used a bit of similarities when they did that story.
Well, yeah, probably. I mean, Snow White was the first princess, and Aurora is quite old as well.
So they probably just
maybe.
But yeah.
But the trailer itself looked okay, but there's a lot of things that I wasn't happy with. Yeah. Like I said, she doesn't sound like Snow White in terms of her singing. She doesn't sing like Snow White. Yeah. She doesn't look like Snow White. Mm-hmm. Then also they've taken away her naivety and her innocence, which we know Snow White to be. Snow White is a 14-year-old girl.
Come on.
So that's how she's supposed to act. What else? I didn't really like the fact that Gal Gadot doesn't have an accent as the Evil Queen. Not it's not a massive thing, but I'm not really.
But they could have done.
Yeah, they could have definitely done that. And the dwarves look silly, and we knew that from the teaser trailer anyway.
And that's what you guys were saying, that they're going to flop with the dwarves.
The CGI is bad when it comes to the dwarves.
And the thing is, for me, it's like with the dwarves, I don't understand why they needed to be like 100% CGI, because I think it's a different statement now, so I don't want to say it, but I think it's called like they call it like little person now or something.
Okay.
So there's real people out there like that, because like in 4, the person who makes I think he made Storm, what was it called? Stormbreaker. Yeah. So, and he's a real person. Yeah. So I don't know why they couldn't have just got seven people.
I don't know.
Rather than doing it full CGI.
Because obviously they have to get the look as well, so,
Yeah, but isn't it easier to base it off of a person and CGI that person a little bit? They might have done that, but then why did they look so silly?
Yeah, they look bad.
So, the dwarves look bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, the trailer was okay.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. I mean, it's got 99,000 views in 3 hours. So I'm kind of like, I think that's quite small.
That's very small.
I think that's quite small. So
it's very small.
But yeah, like you said, a lot of people seem to be boycotting the movie anyway because she's changed the character.
And and even just that, like Rachel, she's been coming out with a few things recently and some political stuff as well. So she's saying things and people are not liking her for it. And
so she's another. I don't even know the actor's name, but she's another Madam Web. Was it Madam Web that was doing that?
Dakota Johnson.
Well, before Dakota Johnson, yeah.
Well, yeah, she was doing it about
once because she hated the film.
She was doing it about the film, so she was doing it about the film, and she's also doing it about the whole politics, in the world. Actual politics. So she's doing things and people are not liking her for doing it, and so they literally want to boycott her film just because they don't want to support her. So that probably explains.
The evidence is there.
They're like, well, I'm not seeing it now.
Oh dear. Well,
messy. It's messy, but the trailer looks okay, obviously, but there are things that were like, it shouldn't look like that, like the dwarves. Again, we're still not sure about how Rachel looks as Snow. We're not feeling it.
Yeah.
We're not feeling it. Obviously, we do like Gal as Evil Queen. She does look the part. But like Sarai said, the sound, the accent, it's like, you could have maybe just get an accent coach in, But I would say that's not major. I think, Snow White, obviously it's Snow White. So Rachel is the main star of the thing. And we're not feeling it. We're not feeling her as Snow.
Yeah.
Because even as my mind goes to it, even like the Snow White in Once Upon a Time, that's Snow. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, that wasn't even...
She was obviously the older version.
No, but that wasn't... she wasn't Snow at all because... she wasn't innocent, she wasn't naive.
No, yeah,
she was also she could fight, she could use weapons.
That's the only thing, as an older version, but she looked like a Snow.
Yeah, I agree.
I think she didn't necessarily act like a Snow because obviously Snow White was a child. She wasn't even that age. So she wouldn't have even done any of that stuff. But she looks like a Snow.
Yeah, well, no, but she did well. That's the. But
obviously,
that's the take that they wanted to take on.
That's a completely different version of Snow White.
So that's fine.
Yeah.
But this is the live action.
This is proper from the classic.
Yeah. So no. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So that was the trailer, the official trailer. Let us know if you guys are excited for this film. Anything that we said that you maybe don't agree with, let us know in the comments. We'd love to discuss it with you. Or anything you do agree with. Are you excited for it? It's coming out March 21st. So yeah, a few months away now, not too long at all. Might get another final trailer, might not. But yeah, let us know what you guys are thinking of Rachel, of Gal Gadot, the storyline, how it looks, the dwarves as well, because that was a massive point that someone mentioned in our trailer reaction for the teaser. So what are your thoughts on that as well? Because the dwarves, I mean, they're a big part of the whole story of Snow White. So what do you think about the CGI and how they look? And do you think the film is going to do well at the end of the day? So yeah, let us know. We'd love to discuss with you, all things Disney. So let us know in the comments. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching our trailer reaction if you made it this far. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you in future reactions or reviews. Patten time out.